As a brain doctor with over 30 years of experience, I thought I'd seen it all. But nothing prepared me for what I discovered in a recent study. There are common fruits, yes, fruits, that can raise your risk of a stroke overnight, especially if you're over 60, and chances are you're eating them thinking they're healthy. We grow up believing something simple. Eat more fruit. It's natural, it's healthy, it's good for your heart. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Not all fruits are created equal, especially when it comes to your brain. After the age of 60, your body changes. Your brain becomes more sensitive, blood vessels become more fragile, and what once was healthy can now be harmful. Some fruits, because of their high sugar load, their hidden pesticide residues, or their inflammatory properties, can quietly raise your risk of stroke, especially when eaten at night. In this video, I'll reveal the 3 worst fruits for brain health after 60, the surprising mechanism that links them to stroke risk, and what you should be eating instead to protect your brain, your memory, and your life. Let's talk about the first fruit, the one most people think is a gift to their health: grapes. Yes, grapes are rich in antioxidants. They're sweet, convenient, and often marketed as a heart-healthy snack. But here's what they don't tell you. Grapes are also packed with fructose, a natural sugar that hits your bloodstream fast, especially in older adults. And because grapes have a very high glycemic index, they can cause sudden spikes and crashes in your blood sugar levels. Now imagine this happening at night, after dinner, while your body is trying to rest. That sugar roller coaster causes inflammation in your blood vessels, weakens your endothelial function, increases nighttime blood pressure swings, and reduces blood flow to your brain. For seniors with pre-diabetes or hypertension, this isn't just a bad idea. It's a dangerous combination, and there's something even worse. Grapes, especially non-organic ones, are consistently ranked among the most pesticide-contaminated fruits in the world, year after year, by the Environmental Working Group. Those pesticides aren't harmless. Some have been linked to neurotoxicity, a direct attack on your nervous system. Others may increase the risk of stroke, memory loss, and cognitive decline over time. So while you think you're feeding your body something healthy, you might be feeding the very thing that accelerates your decline, all of that in a handful of grapes before bed. Fruit number 2 is one that people love on hot days. It feels light, it feels safe. But at night, it's a silent sugar bomb. Watermelon, yes, it's hydrating, yes, it's refreshing. But here's the problem. Watermelon is made of 2 things: sugar and water. There's almost no fiber, no healthy fats, no protein to slow down the sugar. So when you eat it, especially at night, it hits your bloodstream fast. The result? A sharp insulin spike, increased nocturnal blood pressure, and low-grade inflammation in the delicate blood vessels of your brain. And this isn't just theory. In older adults, the natural ability to regulate blood sugar is already reduced, which means that innocent slice of watermelon before bed can turn into real stress for the brain and heart. I've had patients who reported morning headaches, dizziness, even blurred vision, classic signs of poor brain oxygenation overnight. The scary part? Most of them had no idea it could be linked to something as harmless looking as a fruit. But when you connect the dots, the pattern becomes clear. And watermelon at the wrong time becomes more harmful than helpful. Let's talk about the third fruit, the one people eat every morning without a second thought: bananas, especially overripe bananas, the ones with brown spots, soft texture, and extra sweetness. We've been told they're the perfect breakfast fruit, but the truth is, they might be a silent threat to your brain. As bananas ripen, they develop higher levels of tyramine, a natural compound that can raise blood pressure and constrict blood vessels in the brain. For some people, especially those over 60, this can trigger migraines, pressure spikes, and in more extreme cases, transient ischemic attacks, what we call mini-strokes. Add to that the high sugar content and low fiber, and you've got the perfect storm for someone with insulin resistance or metabolic syndrome, both extremely common in older adults. I've had patients come into my office scared and confused after a sudden dizzy spell or visual distortion, and they'd say, "But doctor, all I had was a banana. Isn't that supposed to be healthy?" It's time we stop equating natural with safe, because sometimes nature can mislead us, especially when our bodies change with age. So now you're probably wondering, what should I eat instead? If you're over 60 and want to protect your brain, your blood vessels, and your sleep, here's what I recommend. Berries, especially blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries. They're low in sugar, high in antioxidants, and help reduce inflammation in the brain. Avocado, packed with healthy fats that support brain cell membranes, regulate blood sugar, and even improve focus. Kiwi, a surprising fruit that not only helps lower blood pressure, but also boosts melatonin naturally, improving sleep quality. Nuts, just a small handful of walnuts or almonds before bed can stabilize your blood sugar, provide brain-friendly nutrients, and help you sleep more deeply. The key isn't to fear fruit, it's to choose the right ones and eat them at the right time, because after 60, every choice you make matters more than ever. After the age of 60, something fundamental changes. Your body loses part of its metabolic flexibility, that natural ability to adapt to food, sugar, and stress. You process sugar more slowly. You react more intensely to blood pressure shifts. And worst of all, your risk of silent strokes increases. These strokes don't always cause dramatic symptoms. There's no slurred speech, no collapsed body. But they leave behind something far more dangerous: microscopic damage to your brain. Damage that builds up over time. Damage that slowly steals your memory, your focus, your clarity. And it often starts with simple, everyday choices, like the fruit you eat before bed, because while you're sleeping, your brain is trying to heal, to restore, to reset. But if it's under attack from sugar spikes, blood pressure swings, or inflammation, that healing becomes damage. That's why this matters. That's why I'm speaking to you today. Changing one small habit today could save you years of brain function tomorrow, and possibly your life. I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to inform you. Most of my older patients made huge improvements in their brain health just by making small changes like these. And you can too. If this video helped you, hit the like button to support the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, because I have more health videos coming for seniors who want to live better, longer. And right now, there's another important video on your screen about 7 early signs of stroke most people ignore. Click on it now. It might just save your life. See you there.